yesterday after working on my Etsy shop and all that admin kind of stuff, which exhausts me. If you can't tell, I'm pretty exhausted. I didn't take off. I ended up getting inspiration, which is amazing, to draw. Just got inspiration talking about Van Gogh, doing a master study from him, or on him. Yeah, it got me thinking about Japanese art. In the 1800s, Japanese art kind of boomed. It became available to the rest of the world. For a while, they shut out the rest of the world. Yes, so basically, as Impressionism started, it became a huge influence to Impressionists. Van Gogh, Monet, they all collected Japanese prints. I haven't done a Japanese print, a copy, in a while. I did one long ago. I did put it on my Instagram of water lilies. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll let you know now. I love painting water lilies. I've got a few paintings featuring water lilies. Back to the Japanese art. Yes, let me show you. So I found these stickers, which I don't remember where I got them from. It's some Hokusai paintings of Mount Fuji. He did a series of 36. Let me show you properly the top and bottom ones. Soothing to the soul. That's what I feel. Especially when I look at his art. He did a lot of landscape painting eventually, which Japanese art used to be more about famous people and actors, people. He's got people in his paintings. If you look closely, you'll see little humans dotted around, but mainly landscapes. The ones that I like are his landscapes. Yeah, so he did a series of 36 paintings, all including Mount Fuji somewhere. And yes, so I did a master copy of, I'm not sure what these ones' names are exactly, you can correct me, but some pencil color studies basically. So that's the more pinkish blue one. Obviously I had to go with the pencil colors that I've got. So some more orangey green. And then one that I didn't even know was his. He did some quick sketches of egrets. So this one is a tiny, I don't actually know how big the original one is. It's a tiny copy. I love doing this. It's tiny little birds flying everywhere. If I remember, I'll put up a video, a close-up for you. It's so simplistic, yet, what would I call it? I think I would call it precise. Using the minimal amount of lines needed to convey an idea. I love that there's a lot of forethought that has to go into that to simplify drawing, to do simplified drawings or paintings or whatever art is. For me, I think for most people, it's a lot more difficult. It's very easy to get lost in the details and just kind of draw what you see and go with, well, not go with the flow. It's very difficult still. You need talent for that. But for me, personally, it doesn't come naturally to summarize something. I think that's a good way to put it. As you've noticed, I talk, I babble, I want to include as much information as I can to give a full picture. And for me, it's so much more striking when I come across someone that can convey something with minimal expression. It's like a quiet confidence, which I think I've got the potential to do. I just haven't really developed it. I haven't practiced doing that. But there's something so soothing about paintings that do that for me. I think just because it's not this bombardment of like you're not getting sensory overload. um, because there's just so much going on. It's simplified, yet the tiny details really attract your attention. So yes, on that note, I thought I would take you along today. I'd do some more studies. I think these are all Hokusai. I'll see who I find, which drawings interest me. Decided to switch off my camera when I was doing Japanese block print studies. I was just struggling to, it felt like someone was watching over my shoulder. So I mean, I just felt like I could get more done without the camera. Yes, I've done those three. I've shown them. I think you saw me drawing this one. I did this quick gouache painting, not super detailed. This one I love. Don't know if you can see it. I'll try and remember to put a close-up of it, edit it in. It's a Hokusai. And I just love the looseness of it. It makes me think of the sidewalk painting that I did. Both of them, the watercolor and the acrylic. I'm looking at them over there now. And there's actually like a cute little frog in here as well. And I wanted to, the idea was to color it. Let me show how the original looks. Okay. So it's very subtle beiges and blues, pinky beige, green. But I just love the looseness of the pencil, and I don't want to lose that. It's very scary to go over with paint once I've done a detailed drawing. I think it's part of the reason why I don't like doing detailed drawings before I paint, which I actually should, because I just feel like it's such a, I mean it's a strong base for the painting. But I do feel like it just looks so nice in pencil that I end up not wanting to cover it with color. So I thought I'd take a bit of a break from the landscapes and the plants. I feel the need a bit to do a portrait today, so I'll take you guys along for the ride. guys, editing Susanne. Excuse my voice, I'm sick for the 4th time again this year, so just going through the motions. This is one of my favorite paintings that I did for the month. It's just one of those moments where what naturally comes to you comes out on the page, and it actually did pretty well on Instagram. For once, the two aligned, what I like and what Instagram likes. And I immediately moved on into the next painting. I decided to use this gorgeous, it's called a Rani blue is the color, an Indian ink. Is it an Indian? No, acrylic ink from De La Rani. I've got the bottle here with me. Yes, it's quite a bright, cool toned blue, and I wanted to play around with a different medium. I bought it at an art shop in Hampstead after I had a nice walk in the heath. And yeah, really with paintings, I wish it wasn't like that, but the reference photo does have an impact on me, and this was really a nice reference photo. I would like to get into taking my own reference photos, definitely, but that's a whole art in itself. Obviously, photography. But I do feel like that would just make it feel even more like your own art, even though your interpretation of the photo is so, is very unique. It would still feel like the whole process is yours from beginning to end. Yeah, you guys must let me know if you enjoy the voiceover or if you just want quiet painting. I thought I'd give the voiceover a bit of a try here. This ink it took a lot of layers to get depth, to create dark shadows, but I do feel like maybe a bit less than normal watercolors. It layered a little bit easier. I did find that it reactivated, which I didn't expect. I haven't really worked with acrylic ink. I just assumed, that it will be a bit more like an acrylic paint. But when I layered the gouache over it, it did reactivate a bit and mix. But yes, here's another painting of the flowers. This is my own photo that I took at Cambridge, at the Trinity College, of little daisies. There were daisies everywhere. And this was a lot of layering. It was a lot of fun to get the grass in the background, to play around with shapes. I'll leave off here and give my voice a bit of a break.